and welcome to Nation Daily. Today you're with me, Nina.
And Stephanie.
Well, Kuntulip is not here today.
Well, she's pretty busy, but we're here.
That's why we're here. And today, I'm very excited, Kun Stephanie, because apparently today, the 14th of November, is the official day for 2023 that Thailand enters its winter term.
If that exists, and I don't really feel it personally, but I think everybody's glad that we're finally getting some cold air.
Cold in the heart.
Don't be sad, please.
So what's up with today's news, Kun Stephanie?
So the first news is the cabinet agreed on Tuesday to provide financial aid to farmers at a maximum of 20,000 baht per family. The cabinet approved financial aid for farmers, providing a maximum of 20,000 baht per family. With the Commerce Minister, he mentioned that the Agriculture Ministry's proposal of 1,000 baht per rai of farming land has been accepted. Families can receive aid up to 20 rai, totaling 20,000 baht. The Agriculture Ministry will work with the Bank for Agriculture and Agricultural Cooperatives to finalize fund distribution details, aiming to complete the process within a month. Additionally, the cabinet agreed to a 2 baht per kilogram increase in the retail price of sugar, following protests by sugarcane farmers. Initially, a 4 baht increase was proposed, but the cabinet temporarily halted for 2 weeks. Decision aims to address farmer concerns about planting at a loss. However, the cabinet rejected a further 2 baht increase for an environmental fund, which meant that discouraging crop burning, which is a practice that is contributing to air pollution.
Okay, now let's have a look at what our Prime Minister is doing at the APEC summit in San Francisco. I remember last year we both were covering the event in Thailand as well.
Yes, it was very exciting. It was a very big event, and I remember like running to every spot in the meeting room to get news.
That's another good way to do exercise while working as well.
I enjoyed it very much.
Okay, so let's have a look at the Thai Prime Minister Sethar Thavisin promote Thailand's 1.4 trillion baht land bridge to world leaders and investors gathered in San Francisco for the APEC 2023 summit. He presided over the Thailand Land Bridge Roadshow. The Prime Minister said that the project would provide a new east-west route for global trade valued at more than $38 trillion annually. He said that the land bridge connecting the Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea would offer an alternative to the congested Malacca Strait, which is the narrow shipping lane between Malaysia and Singapore, carries about 40% of global trade. He also showed his concern towards the situation around the area that if the Malacca Strait faces congestion, it could severely affect the global economy. And he also flagged up potential problems in the strait, such as shipping accidents, piracy, unfavorable weather conditions, increasing transportation costs, and shipping delays, while investors in logistics, property, banking, and primarily manufacturing sectors would benefit from the mega project. He also added that it would also stimulate Thailand's economy, creating 280,000 jobs and boosting the country's GDPs by 5.5% annually. Well, it's almost at the end of the year. Kun Stephanie, do you have any plans?
Well, not really, but I'm hoping I could get a trip or maybe some time off.
Well, for this one, you may have to compete with a lot of tourists as well. You know, to book the accommodations.
Yes.
So better plan it carefully. As the Tourism and Sports Ministry is planning to propose to the Cabinet that the visa exemption period for visitors from over 50 countries will be extended from 30 days to 60 days, which is a really great news for Thailand as well. And also for us to welcome all the foreigners.
Yes.
So according to the Minister Sudawan Wang Supakit Goson, the measure would help further boost the tourism industry on top of the visa-free policy currently granted to visitors from China and Kazakhstan for 5 months. So currently, the ministry, together with the Tourism Authority of Thailand or TAT, are discussing plans to extend the visa waiver period to European countries from where most high-spending visitors come in a bid to motivate them to stay in Thailand longer. In the first phase, the extension will cover mainly countries in and around Europe, such as the UK, Germany, Scandinavian nations, and the Commonwealth of Independent States, which includes Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. Kun Sudawan also added that European visitors make up about 20% of foreign tourists and are the second largest group after visitors from Asia. As for last year, the average stay period among Europeans was around 19 nights per person, with average spending of 66,000 baht per trip. But this year, the spending among European visitors shows a rising trend to around 80,000 baht per trip. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Do we spend that much?
Half of that.
Okay, so the TAT has set a target revenue from foreign visitors at 2.5 billion baht in 2024, while Thai tourists will contribute another 1 trillion baht to the industry, making up a total 3.5 trillion baht of tourism revenue next year. And with all this, she said that it is achievable as the airline industry worldwide is expected to have fully recovered by mid-2024, restoring flights from European countries to Thailand.
Yes, and our last news is moving back to agriculture. The Ministry of Digital Economy and the Society has recently announced the launch of a new project that is aimed to boosting farmers' efficiency to using drones. So the initiative is called Thumble One Digital, which will deploy hundreds of agricultural drones in 500 local communities across the country. In collaboration with the Digital Economy Promotion Agency, or DEPA, the project aims to enhance the knowledge and skills of farmers using drones in agriculture. The ministry will subsidize 60% of the drone costs, allowing communities to acquire them at an affordable cost. So the other 40% will be from the villagers or people in the community coming together and raising that money. To cover the remaining 40%, the communities can seek a low-interest loan from DEPA's partner network or use a village fund. In cases where financial constraint exists, DEPA offers free drones, which are provided in the demand of drone uses in an area that is more than 4,000 rai. The project's first year is expected to generate a minimum economic value of 350 million baht, which is currently, there's around 100 communities which have applied, and DEPA will review the applications based on all the criteria that they have put out, and they will close the process after reaching a target of 500 communities. I think this is great news for the agricultural sector in Thailand, and many communities are coming forward to join DEPA's project.
I think we're also expecting more projects for next year, also with technology that we are going to use in our agricultural sector.
Yes. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. Where can we find you can find us?
Okay, stay tuned with us. You can find us via our website, nationthailand.com, and also our social media.
We have TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter or X, and
Instagram.
Yes.
สวัสดีค่ะ